Good evening, everybody. This is Closing Bell here at MarketStream.live. My name is Joe Cusick from the Cusick Group. Securities offered by MoneyBlock, here to give you the complete wrap-up of today's action. Well, the Dow closed flat, basically at 19,885. The NASDAQ closed down to 5636, down about 0.1%. And the S&P 500 slightly up at 2,280.85 cents. Action came on higher volume both on New York Stock Exchange and the NASDAQ. And was mixed action on the advancers versus decliners, with more advancers than decliners on New York and more decliners than advancers on the NASDAQ. New highs continue to outpace new lows. Where we saw relative strength today? Well, with the weakness in the dollar, we saw it in the commodity markets, and today, again, it was in gold. GDX, the miners, were up 2.15%. The junior gold miners GDXJ up 2%. Also saw some country ETFs on the move. Mexico, EWW, up 1.63%. We saw Peru up 1.45%. You can look at EPU. We also saw some REITs up. ICF up 1.34%. And then back on the metals front, we did see silver up 1.3%. Take a look at SIL, as well as metals and mining ETF XME up 1.5%. Where the weakness did come into play, we saw it in softs. Coffee, most notable. JO down 3.5%. We saw sugar down 1.7%. That's SGG. We also saw some weakness in gasoline. UGA was down 2.85%. That's after what we saw was some bearish inventory numbers, both in the crude side and the gas stock side. We did see the British pound sterling also coming off. We saw weakness earlier when we were talking this morning. FXB was down 0.94%. We saw, as far as sectors, the utilities performed very well today, up 1%, XLU. Real estate up 1.3%, and we saw consumer staples up 1%. Now, U.S. Treasuries did hold some solid gains in the morning, but basically gave them away into the afternoon. By the day's close, you saw the benchmark 10-year yield trading at unchanged at 2.47%. So really any uptick that we saw in bond prices was given up by end of day. On the political front, we did have House Speaker Paul Ryan come out and announce that first tax reform and infrastructure bills, those are two huge policies that the president ran on, are going to have to wait until the spring. The major focus is going to be on healthcare reform. Now, the market didn't react to that commentary from the House Speaker this afternoon, but if we get a poor jobs data number tomorrow, there could be some uncertainty in the marketplace. And you know what? The fact that we have to wait a little bit longer for some validation on the post-election rally, that may give some push to the volatility that might come in the market. Now, we did talk in Tech Talk about some earnings, and I want to bring them up because it's been some pretty impressive moves. One of the names we talked about in Tech Talk at 3:30 Eastern Time was Visa. Visa's trading right now at up $2.80 at $85.10. When we were discussing it this afternoon, we had Visa trading at $82. We had an estimated move of $217. It's up $280, and that's about 3.4%. So we actually saw a move that was a little bit more than the expected range. But again, that's why I give you the ranges. FireEye came in at $12.99. They're missed on earnings. The stock was hit hard. Stock's down $2.45. It's trading at $10.71, down 18%. We were pricing in a range going into earnings of $1.34, so this almost doubled its estimated range. That really only has about a 5 to 10% probability, so the earnings really missed. Or excuse me, FireEye had $1.35, so they really missed on earnings. Taking a look at GoPro, GPRO, we had it coming in at $11. GoPro right now is trading at $9.65, down 87 cents, or down 8.23%. Now in GoPro, we had a move of $1.34 being priced in. It was up 51 cents. So basically, it's moved about that range from when we were looking at it to now after hours, with the stock down basically 8.23%. Again, folks, that's why I use the options to give me some transparency on potential moves, and you're seeing it happen. Finally, Amazon. Amazon was trading up before the close, up $7.40 at $839. We were looking at it. I said it had a potential to move about 36 bucks. Amazon's trading at $802.73 right now. It's down 37 bucks, down about 4.3%. You can say you heard it here, folks, and I gave it to you now before the close. It's trading down $37.40 right now in the after hours. We were looking at a range of around $36. It's down 37, so it went outside of its range by about a buck and some change. But boy, I tell you, those options had it pretty fairly priced. All right, folks, that's it right now for MarketStream.live, where you're going to get views that you're not hearing anywhere else, not on CNBC, not on Fox, nowhere. Come join us every day here at MarketStream.live to get this kind of information. We'll talk to you tomorrow morning, 8:30 a.m. We'll be on live Eastern Time. See you then.